Jesus of Nazareth, a first-century Jewish teacher, declared that he was uniting God's heavenly realm with life on earth. He referred to this union as the arrival of God's kingdom. He invited people to follow him to experience this heavenly reality in their everyday lives. This theme is central to the Sermon on the Mount. If someone truly believed God's heavenly life was accessible here and now, it would transform their outlook on everything, including their possessions. Jesus taught that the greatest obstacle to experiencing God's kingdom is our attachment to material things. He described these as stored-up treasures. While possessions can bring convenience, security, or even freedom, Jesus challenged this mindset. He warned, "Don't store up treasures on earth where moths and rust destroy and thieves break in and steal. Instead, store up treasures in heaven where they are safe from harm." Earthly treasures consume attention and energy, but heavenly treasures, acts of love, generosity, and faith, are eternal and shape us toward God's kingdom. How do we gather heavenly treasures? Jesus explained, by loving God and our neighbors. Acts of kindness, forgiveness, and compassion cultivate lasting relationships and bring heaven to earth. He summed this up. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Jesus used vivid imagery to emphasize focus and generosity. The lamp of the body is the eye. If your eye is healthy, your whole body will be filled with light. In Hebrew thought, a healthy eye symbolizes generosity, while a bad eye represents greed. He warned, if your eye is bad, your body will be full of darkness. This teaching culminates in a profound challenge. No one can serve two masters. You cannot serve both God and wealth. Jesus described wealth as a demanding master that can take control of one's heart and prevent a deeper connection with God. But what about basic needs? Jesus reassured his followers, pointing to God's abundant creation. He said, "Don't worry about your life, what you'll eat, drink, or wear. Look at the birds, they don't sow or reap, yet God feeds them. Consider the flowers, they don't toil, yet even Solomon in all his splendor was not dressed like one of them. If God provides for grass and birds, how much more will he care for you?" His advice: seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Don't worry about tomorrow. Each day has enough trouble of its own. In these teachings, Jesus calls his followers to trust God, prioritize love over materialism, and live generously. By doing so, they can experience the peace and fulfillment of heaven on earth. Next, Jesus will turn his attention to the issue of judgment, focusing on self-reflection rather than criticizing others.